Because I bought this house.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning, oh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Please share, invite your friends. Today's Saturday. Oof, it's been a long, hectic week. Long and hectic. Yeah. I'm just trying to invite from my YouTube page because I don't know what's going on here. I couldn't I could not do it for my laptop, so I have to come to my Facebook page and share. So just give me a minute, please. I'll be with you. Let me share for my okay. Let me share for my okay. 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 Okay, okay. All right, I've shared for my page, so you just give me a minute. Let me do something here again, so at least I can see your comments. Hold on, let me put the volume down here. So, okay, all right. Okay, so guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Like I said, this has been a very hectic week this week, and with all what's been going on with the, I'm sorry, with the allergy issue, I have been making some bold statements on my page and on my page and on people's life for the past few days. And I am here to tell you that I am accusing the Vice President, Juldeh Jallah, that he is the orchestrator, he is the engineer of everything that is going on in Sierra Leone today. I want to tell you that Juldeh Jallah is the security czar. By that, what I mean is that he is in charge of security in the country. Juldeh Jallah is in charge of the police and the army. He is the head of that committee. So each and everything that is going on within the force, Juldeh Jallah is fully well aware. He is, hello, my love, good morning, thank you. Juldeh Jallah is fully well aware and he knows exactly what he is doing. I want to draw your mind to things that have been happening. You know, sometimes we all people responsible that are really not responsible for the situation that is going on. This lawlessness has started from APC time, and I can remember one of the reasons why I used to love Paulo Conte is because he knew lawlessness can degenerate to what we do not expect. When this government came into power, it came with the intention that it has a very, 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 very big and strong base of human capital. Yes, the human capital is at the highest in Sierra Leone because we know now that 55% of the youths are unemployed, and they are the human capital that this government campaigned on and preached on. What we saw when this government came in is that instead of it elevating the human capital, it degenerated the human capital. By that I mean, it is no secret that the vice president is the importer of kush and drugs into the country. He has been accused of that before he became a vice president, and him being a vice president is no secret. He is part of the drug war in the country. What we saw, the attitude and the arrogancy of the vice president in Tonkolili a few days ago, is giving us a more insight of the type of person he is. We saw what happened in Pademba Road. We saw so many lives being cut short. We saw our brothers and sisters being killed. We saw the vice president going into that building. We saw how he did not care about the lives of his own compatriots and failed not to realize he is the head of the security in the country. About a month ago, the brother of LJ launched a political party. It's called YMP, in which he was talking to the youths. He was trying to educate the youths about their rights as a citizen, the decisions they should be making as citizens. I think I will need to record that piece, and for every time I come here, I'll play it for you people to hear it and understand where all of this is coming from. So because Rahish launched that movement, YMP, in which he was going to talk directly to the youths, and failed not to realize LJ is his brother. The vice president saw them as a threat. He called Radish and asked Radish to join SLPP, and Radish refused. So he knew the only way he can stop the young man from progressing is by arresting his brother, who is well known and who is loved by the people of Sierra Leone. This is all well orchestrated by the vice president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. I wonder what some of you can be thinking today or imagining today if there had been a free Kamarimba who was vocal about all of these things. He was silenced because if he was allowed to be with the people, they have no chance of suppressing the voice of the people. It is left to Sierra Leoneans. I am just imagining about 3-4 months ago, there was a guy who was arrested. We all saw the video in which it was claimed that during 2018 election, he had slapped the now president. We saw him being taken into a truck And what became of him? We do not know. Because why? He is not a big name. We saw another Sierra Leonean who claimed to be a member of the SLPP, who came out and said, I have a dream, I have a revelation. Mr. President, First Lady, you are not doing right. You have a confession to make. What happened to him? We do not know, because he is nobody. But I want to tell you, my people, there are so many people in Sierra Leone who've been killed. I don't know whether Facebook will allow me to use that word, you know, who've lost their lives. Who've lost their lives uselessly, without me and you knowing, all because they exercise their democratic right as a citizen. What we saw that transpired between LAJ and the police should never have led to what we are witnessing today. That tells you that this government wants to instill fear on the people of Sierra Leone. That tells you that this government have failed the people of Sierra Leone. Because if they had not failed, they will not be on edge. If you have done a good work, the people will be there to propagate your good work. But this is all a fear tactic. As I am speaking to you, according to my own security know-how, they are planning to arrest Attila Foyo and Henrietta Mbawa. And the treatment that they plan to mount on Henrietta Mbawa will be worse than what they did to Sylvia Blyden. And that is all to instill fear in the people come the election, so people will be afraid to go and vote. If you people are paying attention, you will observe that the threat that is coming from the SLPP government is that if you do not vote for the incumbent, you will be you see that inscription all over social media. This is a fear tactic. This is the tactic to scare the people out of the ballot box. Some of you will say, Cassandra Kitchen saying that the vice president is responsible. It's a bold statement. Yes, indeed, it's a bold statement. Because we saw what happened when the vice president that was not supposed to be in Tokolili infiltrated the opposition party. Not only infiltrated the opposition party, but give instruction to shoot and para. That tells you how desperate they are. That tells you they are not, they want to hold on to power without fear or favor. And I want to assure you, be afraid of somebody who does not speak. Those are the dangerous people you do not want in society. People think Fatima is the worst, but fail not to realize that when Mada and Fatima are enjoying the best of their life, traveling all around the globe, the vice president is in charge. If you want to remember something that happened quite recently, just quite recently, few days ago or a month ago, when the president called upon the business community the business community, to inquire about what was happening in the country. When he was told about what was happening in the country, what was his reply? That he was not aware. The president came to satisfy his desire and his wife's desire to travel around the world, to live the fanciful life that they had envisioned. But we have a secret weapon who is directing the affairs of the state of government, and that is the vice president. And fail not to realize that the vice president is the head of the security in the country. So everything that goes on with the security, the president is aware. He is aware. He knows. And he has his footprint on social media. Everything that concerns the security of the state, he knows about it. Do not get it twisted that he's quiet, he does not talk. No, no, no. He knows exactly what is going. He is the engineer of things that are happening. He is the one that used Dabo to complicate Kamaremba in Kono. These few days that I complained before I left TikTok, I asked that people should produce the lady. He went to Kono and he gave them money, the family money. Do not think he's innocent. He's a dangerous man. He wants to cling to power because the only way, he's a very rich man. Because when you are dealing with drugs, you are very rich. Do not get it twisted. Do not think because he's not talking, he's innocent. Juldeh Jallah knows exactly what he is doing. Juldeh Jallah knows exactly what he is doing. He knows the life between the Jallah and the Baz. He knows that if Radish had gone to the youth, had explained, honestly, my next podcast that I'm coming, I will bring the message that Radish was telling people. And it is that same message that I am telling you about, that Slembo, that other Rasta guy in McKinney was telling them, is still talking about. It is about our people in power sending their people, their children, to go get education outside, in which those children are not making no progress within the government, but then they are the ones who are enjoying the benefits. Because they are stealing from you, they are stealing from your sisters, they are stealing from your mothers, they are stealing from the mouth of your babies, they are stealing from your generation yet unborn, doing bad deals, doing dangerous deals, but allowing their children to live in foreign countries. The foreign countries that they go to live, they use your taxpayer money, they use your taxpayer resources, they pay for their children, and at the end of the day, 85% of their children do not even earn anything. They just go out there, they waste the substances of us, the people, which lead us to bad hospital, degenerated healthcare system, no good water supply in the country. They steal from the mouth of our people for their only 1 or 2 or 5 children, send them abroad, waste our substances on them, whereas our people suffer, and at the same time, they come and lie to us, and then these same children come back and they do not bring anything. They are all failures with our substance. Whereas some of you parents, you suffer so hard. You sell cold water, you sell ogiri, you sell mango, you sell plazas, you clean gutter, you work in a salon, you do all kinds of things just for let you picking go from class 1 to class 6, till you reach secondary school, till you go to college. you still dey suffer for let you pikin go college, but then when you pikin comot college, e no get work. Then the one wey no do nothing, wey no suffer, wey no strain, because he get political connection, he buy fake degree, he can kidnap on top of your pikin head, he can pay pass you pikin, but you know how you suffer. You know how you beg people them for let you pikin eat. You know when you pikin be sick, how you be there sleepless nights for make you pikin get medicine. You know how you not able for wear good clothes like you come in a salon, just normal for let you give you pikin in education where it gets. You proud, you know wear good clothes, you don't wear good dress. Beaucoup salon mami them, beaucoup salon combra there. You don't tell them no buy drugs. Beaucoup salon combra, you don't tell they not buy drugs. So woman in a salon don't wear drugs for 2-3 years. Yes, they don't wear drugs for 2-3 years. Not all because they want wear drugs for 2-3 years, but they look at like not a priority. Now the priority now for put rest now them picking them in table. The priority now for pay for them picking a school fee. The priority now for put good uniform and them picking the head. Now the priority now for buy shoes for them picking them, for let them go school for go land. The priority now for buy painless fee for let them picking them become somebody. The priority now for give them picking for pay teacher for let them picking land. The priority not to ever for buy drugs and brazier. Beaucoup salon mama them. Beaucoup of we mama them. Not buy drugs, not buy brazier for years. All what you do for let them satisfy with them picking and desire. If na lie, they lie. In a write at the comment section. In a tell me if I they lie. In a write am say in a beaucoup of we mama them. If they're not there, one only and they not buy drugs. In a tell me if I lie. In a write at the comment section. Please, let know if not there with me. If not lie, they lie. If beaucoup of we mama them, not there, when 1 only or 2 years, they don't want to buy drugs, they don't buy brazier. In a tell me if I lie. In a write at the comment section. That's why I want to make load the interacts. Beaucoup mama them, not buy drugs 2 years, 3 years. Don't want them priority. Them priority now for make them picking go school. Them priority now for put lunch now them picking the table. Them priority now for pay teacher for let them teacher go teach them picking. Beaucoup mama them 2-3 years they not buy drugs, they not buy brazier. Because not only them priority that one day. Them priority now for take care of them picking them. So nobody not believe what you talk. So nobody not comments. That's all get for the interact. I need that comment Cindy. You see, this is what I'm talking about. We as Sierra Leoneans, especially me, and they appeal to you. You see, this you know, sometimes people kill my spirit like this. Because when I can we forget the hello, the hi, that one day they make the conversation the go. If you have been going down a Kora in place now, I go the hi, I go the yes Kora, I go the making goodness, we're not productive to enough, I go don't comment, I go don't say hi, I go don't share. But now we talk something very important. For if they say, I say hi alone. No, I cannot say it. Now that make a come on Facebook. Because yeah, now also I want to know who that they like me. Now yeah, I want to know who that they come for can listen to better thing. And now yeah, I want to interact with you now. Yes, now yeah. So when I can, I go asking her, please, for let the talk go get, when they communicate, so if they give me more zeal for me to explain, I go deeper. But if I me want the talk and I know they get feedback from me now, they give me the zeal, in as much as we come for we come for they follow, but I mean they high, they love, the star, the everything, it will give me more zeal for make and research more and get more time for come out and come explain to you. It's funny that I go prefer for share foolishness, and I prefer for get to other foolishness. But when in a can one gets the best, but in no one support the best. It really not fair to me. Me, I don't there for how many years, right? I don't even get 5,000 views. No. But other one the way they come with nonsense when important, I get in the support. For even say hi, now they say, just say hello. Nobody want to say hello. They don't want me to continue. Yes, thank you, Maria. You know, that's a hi, that hello, that flower. I mean, it makes you keep on. But if at the talk, nobody know they say hi, nobody know they interact with me, then it's like I'm just talking by myself. And it make the talk boring. And it go make it and not go get you see, go make it and for go get more. And I don't want to go to Facebook. No, I don't want to. Because if I go to Facebook, I'll get thousands of views there. But I want to be here where I want to see the real love. I don't care if 10 people then watch. I know when I come out, 100 people can watch. Yes, fine. Come be page open. But again, it is good. Thank you, my love. It is good, lady, the support come here, you know. And like what telling her here I've been monetized here. So I mean, if they want that we come, just they make more money, more than me. It is good. Everybody gets a star a day. But I mean, this is where I want to build up my platform. So the more you come here, the more you interact with me here. Your hello, your hi, you share, you invite your friends, you hit on the notification button. It helps me more. And like I say, I've been monetized here. That means the adverts when I'm going to put even in between me program can make it better. But the more you people interact with me, your hi, it means a whole lot to me. Okay, so thank you very much. We'll continue with this conversation. Hold on, let me get some water, please. Oh, sorry, that's it, right. Oh, sorry. Okay, so like what they say, that is the vice president's responsibility. So we they put the blame on somebody, we not get the blame. Because even if na Lawrence Liman give the authority, he don't take instruction from his boss. And I want to make it realize say the vice president, when the president is not in town, the vice president is acting as the president. So if it does say the vice president in one thing to say he's innocent, in a think again. Because that's why some people that they think because he's not putting himself out there. No. He has a role. He has a role to play. And some of you know they observe the way we're in this vice president they behave. Even at Potuloko, before he knows the APC they get campaign day, he go there the previous day. He said go see the chiefs. So I want to make it know say these people are desperate people. And these people do not want the young to grow. They do not want the young to grow. That is their main plan. They do not want the young to grow. And because they know say, most of them, they don't take all them picking them out. That is why they're fighting for that package. That money that even after the common power, therefore still they pay them that every money day. But again, I want to tell you that something that happened, right? You guys know that Captain Strasser, they may not cut in foot, right? Why make it a thing to say these people refuse for take this man go Europe? In another thing, as I talk to you so right now, Captain Strasser they back in Ghana. Yes. The foot where they amputate is being infected. In other words, the foot they rotting. For telling her how this man be a wicked mortal man. When they say somebody wicked, now Mother Bio. If I tell you that say when Mother Bio been there at the military, All they want them where they all be the lieutenants, where they all come up under the military. During the time where he overthrew Strasser. When after this them pull under the power, all the one them will be continued at the military. Where we don't go through the ranks. Say they don't reach brigadier. Where he come, he sack them all. He pull them all come out. Then he bring young people them. He pull them all come out. Then he bring young people them. When are the 14 man them, where then they pay 4.8 billion. Where them 14 man a day, your salary can pay 1 whole battalion. What are they telling us? So are they showing that the way where them people there don't set the stage for thief the election and for abuse power when I with the CISO. Today, yesterday I been Kamarimba, one big name. Today, na LJ, another big name. But I want to make less some of in a go in a sit down, in a think about how many other small name where we don't know bots, we don't lost the life that Benghazi. Now we see the reason why makes it the start of this government. We don't get 4 mass grave. And I don't forget that. And I don't forget the first mass grave where they be even get picking the day, where the coroner say, you don't know who side them body then they come out, in another thinking and in a remember. In a member, in a be member, where we first lady been tell we say, if you not to SLPP, you not to true Sierra Leonean, in a be member now what day? In a be member that term where we first lady be say Uda no one support the party, then go take king, then go beat them. In a be member the word the day, not to the word the day, not to the thing the day we they see right now. Where some of we not they pay attention. Would you make a show you something by this me YouTube page? Yeah, I wait till I show you something. Let I know you don't talk no more. I not show you that then I no go see Kasada kitchen not show me. Now look at me phone this. Lay in and say, hey, Kasada kitchen no know how for give you money that this place is here. I don't know if you see now. I don't know how I go pass and then I go see. You see now they get one thing they call dollar sign. If you touch this dollar sign, they ask you super sticker or super chat. When you touch super sticker, it give you some stickers them where if you want to send small quick for me, you can either buy 149, you buy $2, you buy $5, you buy $10, you buy $50 as it go. It depends how much super charge you want to send for me. Okay, then go back. If you want to send super sticker, you touch the dollar sign back on the outside the comments there, you see dollar sign. Yes. Then you touch super chats. When you touch super chats, it go come almost you want put. You go put her, you go send her for me. Now that way we all go and I go assist me self assist that, and that way I go make money. So now in that it depends on how much you want put, you know. So if you go na the super sticker, yeah, the super sticker. Let me do the super sticker. Yeah. If you use the super sticker, it go whatsoever you want for send, it go allow you for make you send them. It starts from $2, whatsoever sticker you for send, you go for send them to me, you know. It starts from $2 to $10 to $50 to $100. So if you want to send me a super sticker or super chat, Yeah, because some of you I don't know how to send them. So you can just go to the like the dollar sign right underneath the I will not be the same for Kuga. Yes, that's enough for the same for me too now. Go to the sorry. To the dollar sign right here under comments. Then you can either choose a super sticker or whatsoever, you know, and then you can do something. Yes, not all for just the listen no more. Sometimes we need that support because to tell you that the truth, I want to go to Maryland on Wednesday. I want to go and join that demonstration. Yes, we all get for play with parts. This attitude of not to me business, it don't done. Because what you do, now we don't see them to placard. Christmas, we see them. I just imagine how them in beat placard and treat where mortal man they see them. How them go treat people picking, where they go lock them, na solitary confinement. Tell them the cut in and it. Imagine how the manhandle them to that point. Because me no go don't grow me here for over 20 for what born, as they say. Till we born with. For let you go look at number, you go cut here and head. You must know how much force we apply it. And Juldeh Jallah he understand. Juldeh Jallah know. He under inside this good one. Juldeh Jallah know. He know wetin go on. He know how the game they play. He not fail for realize that Juldeh Jallah is the chief of security. Yes, now in the take care of the country in security. Now in charge of the police. Now in charge of the SSD. Now in charge of the army. So let Juldeh Jallah not fool in that. And this is a situation in which they do not want the young people to grow. Because of the way when they don't bring so much drugs and destruction to the country. And I don't get this fooled out. Juldeh Jallah na the chief of the security force. And when the president is not around, the vice president is responsible to take care of the state. So let you not pretend like for saying they talk, but he's the most dangerous person inside this government. If in a watch what he do them few days there, that one day for begin tell in. If in a forget what he happened during that Pademba Road episode, that one day for begin tell in a say Juldeh Jallah is a danger to we country. And Juldeh Jallah na the one where they bring the drugs, when they damage we youths them na the country. And I want to talk to we Sierra Leoneans. That tell what with the Sidona beer yard, it don't pass. We get for raise with voice, and we get for show we support. Two, we have to show our support. And at the same time, go need inner support too. Because me of myself, we big sit down campaign for them people there. I want for go back and go tell the world, say, these people, they don't cease with democratic rights. Now, Salon, you could not even talk. You could not even talk. Not to that one day we've been voted for. Not to that one day we've been campaigned for. We've been campaigning for a new direction, a new way of life, a better way of life. But what till we they see, it is disheartening. Now nobody don't get right again for talk. We all don't turn slave. We all don't afraid. And that's they want. And at that power, then we don't forgive them. Because now we boku past them. Now we give them power. If they can pull Donald Trump, we be rich, but arrogant. Who are these people? When they become, when they be broke, when they not be get nothing. When they be broke, when they not be get nothing. When they kill with people there every day. I am telling you, our people are being murdered every day. Because when you go put somebody when they qualify for being a nurse, you give them pin code. Where the real no slugger pin code, that's now a recipe for disaster. And a dynamic with the say every 2-3 days, the people that where they die, now young people them. Because what you do, the one that when they walk at the hospital, they are not qualified to be there. And I know one make like that forget something. And no say some of wiki forget. In a member with president the usual phrase, he say, in the hire by qualification. He said, in the hire by affiliation. He said, even if you qualify for the job, he no go give you the job. He go prefer his sister where he sabi, he work ethic, na he go put in the job. That one day alone, before don't tell we say, na recipe for disaster. Na in with the person. No wonder for these past few days, in that they see the amount of young people that will they die. Even me late mom myself, Esther Bangura, in 29-year-old son, just died this morning. 29 years. He was only sick for 3 days. And when he go hospital, they say they know before diagnosed waiting do 29. Because why? Then give the pin codes to those in politics, not those who you study, not those who you suffer for land the book. Now they want them where they sabi, not them, they get the job. It's a sad state of affair, but that's exactly how it is. By the way, I thank in all Zainab, thank you, Zachariah, thank you, Diaspora, thank you, Maria, thank you, Latitai, thank you, and thanks for all of those who've watched me today. You know, the more you interact with me, it gives me more zeal. But when you are not interacting, it just weakens the force, you know. So I'm asking you to please let us be interacting. I mean, the more you give me your feedback, it inspires me. But now it's just like I'm the only one talking, and it's making the thing dull, you know. But anyway, I just want to thank you for being here, and I thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you for being here, and I thank you for sharing. Thank you for hitting the notification button. You will not see me much on Facebook. I'll just be there, just make comments. But when you want to hear and see things, come here, because I get an other weddedness issue series. But you know, this LJ issue is so overbearing to me. Why I say overbearing to me today when they talk about LJ, where everybody know, but I mean let us think about the one the way we don't know boats. You understand? We talk careless word. You know, I just remember back that other guy with them, he say, Naimi boss mother it, then go tika na mutuka, this and that. You know, so hey, today you feel to say, yes, na LJ, I not concern me. But again, this not the same thing will lead to what we get what we call civil war. Because if you keep on, they suppress the people. The money it right at the end of the also in the right, so you go see like a star, like a dollar sign. Yeah, you go see like a dollar sign. Then I don't know for you, but I see me other page. So I don't know. Yeah, but again, like what I say, you know, we get what time they talk some this is all. Yeah, I guess another wellness issue series, but like what they say, this is another very important issue. You know, with somebody's life is very important, and it gives you another reason. This case, I mean, a police case. Me and you face police waiting amica face waiting pademba road prison face. That tell you that it is. Oh, thank you, dear, thank you, Mina. Thank you. That tells you that it has an other. They had that. There's an underground motive under everything. If there was nothing on the, if there was no motive on the ground, this should have only been a police case. 215. But what they did not tell you was that there was a military personnel killed at the presidential lodge. That was not told. And those that killed him, well, they've not been arrested. They're still working. And I want to make clear, remember, say, now there's same people and they be all gone inside the presidential palace. Inside the presidential palace, they tell we the citizens, say, if we not support this government, then go kill we. Then can you imagine this person when they kill, if they don't work in the military for so long, and they be don't accuse them at one time, say, now immediately take secrets, they tell other people them. So, you know, today, na LJ, but tomorrow it can be your brother. Next tomorrow it can be your sister. It tell you how ruthless them people they be. And it tell you how much they failed the people. But again, we have two saviors. I can assure you of that. We have Guinea on the one side, we have Liberia on the other side. A word for a wise is quite sufficient. By the time we dig and scatter, you gonna say we did at a peculiar situation that we country. Our country is in a peculiar situation right now. And we as Sierra Leoneans, we have to get up with one voice. One voice. That attitude of not to me business, it not concern me. By the time we go concern you, it could don't be too late. Now that we create people that they suffer from now. The time when they may get opportunity for make them voices heard, they may they panona sorry. No, I no mix. By the time when they were mixed now, mix no mix. So you get a part for play, I get a part for play. Never mind with them, but now we be there that diaspora, now we they talk. Now we voice them, we propagate. So we still get a part for play up to today. For let we voice them be hard. And at that make we all I go get this relish in introduction of in political statement. Where I go look for the play for every time I come. Let people they know where this thing comes out. This is not about confusion. This is political. And this government's ready for silence anybody. We want to talk about the ills in society. But again, it left to me, it left to you. Due to the safe na power. Now me and you campaign for them. Now me and you vote for them. And if we tire with them, now with democratic rights for make we pull them back. And how we get for pull them back? You vote. Now you right. And if they were doing better, if they were doing best, we may for those see them. For 3 years, they not do nothing. Now because they know say election they come, then they begin kwashi project that they will not even finish. All because they know election is coming. Don't be fooled by it. For 3 years, we've been abused and misused. It's no secret. All what this government for can do now for can satisfy Fatima in desire. Minus Fatima in desire, there's nothing that they've done. And Fatima in desire now for live the most lavish life, first class plane, where all backings bag when I 1,800. You don't just live a lavish life, and another no more will get nothing tangible will get out of these 3 years, except lies and deceit. So low ready. Because one thing I know about Sierra Leoneans, we quick for forgets. And one compress can make them forget them brain. Don't tell with the dance. Don't tell with the Allah. But every day, with people that they die. Now you're going to cottage hospital. One old cottage. You get forget young gloves. Cross-contamination. Cross-contamination. The healthcare system, zero. When they talk, they say they go bring boss. Now boss now take care of gloves in the hospital. Now boss now go take care of the sanitary in the hospital. Whereas other country, then they develop the healthcare system. It just a depreciate. Every day we watch the news, the one day when they die in a below 30s. That for tell you say something no right somewhere. For tell you say something no right. Sierra Leone used to be the artist West Africa. Now Sierra Leone has become a dumping ground. But you remember I said it the last time. I said I'm looking for a coup. I said it, I'm looking for a coup. I said it the last time. But again, sorry, these are the situations that leads to coup. Because when you keep on suppressing the people, when the people could not take it anymore, they will rebel. You see? So these are the situations. That is the reason why we have to keep this situation in the eyes of the people. We have to keep on talking about it. We have to keep on sensitizing our people about it. And that make I say when I come on, when I don't know, I go get that radish in program. I go always be the start of the program. Before I begin talk, I go play them, let people the yeri. And while I go take a break and I go play them back, let people the yeri. Because we need for educate with people there. Because knowledge na inner power. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Miss Binet. Suna, thank you for the gifts. Thank you very much. I do appreciate. God bless you. Let God make us another commode. The other one commode. Let God make other one commode. And thank you for all those who have already subscribed or supported me in one way or the other. And I want to make in a no say I beg, I need in a financial support because I want to go Maryland on Wednesday. I want to leave in Greensboro on Wednesday and I go to Maryland. I'll reach on Thursday and on Friday we'll go to do the demonstration. I want to be there. I want my voice to be heard. I want my presence to be felt and I want me to be known. I want for Dede. Yes, because when it comes to Salomon business, now we all business. When it comes to injustice, now we all they suffer. Today na LJ. Tomorrow it could be somebody else, and you never can tell who that it could be. Sometimes it can be your mama or your papa or your sister or your brother. We go get this control and it talk and then get for treat and with it. If we all not grab for one now so we no grab for the other. Now so we all sit down, we don't complacent. That 3 years they don't lock another powerful voice, Kamarimba, for no reason. 3 good years, no reason for tell you say because they think to say we the people now we get it right. We the people now we get the power. We the people now we for rise up and show with voices because what to do now we put them people there in. If we say we no want stay again, they not get no power, but then get for go. So now me and you get for make the change. I don't care if let the rogue. When the votes don't come, it happen in America. But when the time reach, when the people speak, there is nothing nobody can do. So now that one day we they encourage the people there for talk. And their voice, their vote is their voice. Their vote, not their power. When the people speak, and when you say, you not go give the people the right. We go do like how do na Gambia. We go do like how do na Gambia. And but then this time there will be no hiding place because there's nowhere for you to go. But the voice of the people is the voice of God. And when the people then they speak and then they speak now, then go no say the people power now impasse their own power. I love you now all and thanks again once more for all those who've subscribed. All those who've hit the notification button, all those who've shared, thank you very, 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 very much. And I hope you keep on sharing. I hope you keep on hitting the notification button. And please, when we come here, let's just, exchange some chats. It's very important because the more we talk, the more it gives me more, inspiration. But if I'm the only one talking and you just listening, then it's just like, So thank you, Bina. Thank you, everybody. And I love you all, guys. And I'm out. And like I say, I got some funny story about a weddedness issue in Virginia where I want bring am, but bring laugh cannabis till we see LJ in whatsoever form it is. Because if we can imagine how them in beat placker, they kicking balls all, let alone I see them go cut and treat that man be well gold, they read draw here and I really virtually uproot the ear and head. Now because of the damage where they cause to the uprooting of the hair, so there are no other alternative but to cut the hair because the people for CC they root the man in ear and head with his skull. That was how vindictive they were. Just imagine. Just imagine. Just imagine how vindictive they were, 10 mortal man against you one. Break into the mill, into the police. When that the police that the rights for secure the lives of citizens. But no, the police could not because orders from above. So, today na LJ. Tomorrow it can be anybody. And so I need in support. I need in a support. Please, please, please. I need in a support as much as I can. So I'm going to go and lend me voice to this abuse where they go on. Today, like I say, can be LJ. Tomorrow it can be anybody. Then again, bring me back to the question. The mass graves them where this president don't come. 4 mass graves. Who side them body then did they come out? How many people that don't lost their life in Benghazi where we don't know about? Because if one grain person don't bring awareness to a dangerous site like that, a site that's in the law, the how they call it, the a lawyer not get rights for go, it tells you that that's something to say. That's something to say. That's something we as Sierra Leoneans, it should be worrisome, very worrisome to us. Because if I tell you say nobody is safe, nobody is safe. It tell you say anything can happen to anybody at any time. It should be worrisome and nothing to say because you na mandate, you na timini, you na local, you na soso, you na limba, or you na APC, or you na SLPP. It not go happen to you. It go happen to you because today na LG, tomorrow it can be you. You can be mad. You just say a simple word. But again, I want telling us say this for as far as I'm concerned. Now it's scare tactics where they want to use for intimidate people in. But the voice of the people is much more powerful than any other voice. Let we not fail for realize that. Now we put them people there in the power. Now we back get for pull in the power. And how we get for pull in the power. Now we will go vote. We will register vote. We will tell we people them who that them for vote for. We will tell we people them. We will tell we people them who that them for vote for. We will tell we people them how they for vote. Because we get power. Now we go talk to them with the not to government they talk to them. Because right now when they did they angry, no government not defeat them. By the way, before I go, I want telling I start story. Maybe in I don't know something where they go on right now. I know say some of you are not aware, but some of we brothers and sisters them, then they deport them now fata from left to right. And I remember when this government been just come into existence, the first lady be don't go sign that paper day for make them deport. Then one day we don't get documents that Europe and around the globe. And I want telling us that one they don't commence, they don't begin to that operation day, they don't begin deport so many people there. And easy. I get 3 when I'm fans with them in the Morocco. They don't deport them. They don't go Sierra Leone now. And I swear God, I know they call their name, but they know they say and some of them there. About 2 weeks ago, I began for send small thing for some of them. Them one of them guys, the big man, he tell me, say, Daphne, I don't reach Freetown for over 3 weeks. He say, I not eat rest. He say, tell God thank you. Will you send this small thing for me? Now I make her able eat rest. He say, all nagari, now they eat. He say, rest. I not able eat her. 3 weeks for where they don't deport them, where they don't reach na Freetown. So Lane, I not feel to say it easy, not easy. We get so many of the people that within the deport. They not go telling her because waiting do they don't take the money. They've been promising them will take care of them people that they, but no, they're not the do them. And I know how the government they work. So sometimes the way I can ask for assistance from Ina, it's not that sometimes the yes, business if I want to, I'm not a perfect, but in most cases, not for help we less fortunate people then. So I thank you and I beg and I look some people in with prayers. And I mean, I telling that too. Some people the way they ask you now for help, it is I mean, I can't fathom. I can't fathom it. Some people the way they call you and ask you for help. So my way they call you and beg you say, do you have that $10 safe? Let me pick in the it today. So it's not easy in the country. And we see say them people there not really plan for make Sierra Leone any better. They just can bring Sierra Leone backwards. But again, me and you get the power for make changes in our country. I love you all so much and I'm out. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the notification bell. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for commenting. I love you all, guys. Thank you. I'm out.